Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly reading from July 28th to August 3rd. This is a general reading for the week for Virgo. If you want a more personalized reading, the details are in the description box. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And I look forward to doing a lot of videos for you. Leave me a comment telling me what you think about this video. Let's pick cards for your love, life, and your career. So let's just check the energies for your love life this week from July 28th to August 3rd. Distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So, with the person on your mind, you probably feel like a distance with someone you have hope for from, in the relationship. So, you feel a certain sense of distance, you feel the need to talk, feel the need to communicate. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. So, this card is asking you to kind of be hopeful and not fearful, kind of get into the future of this relationship with hope and love, not with fear. Abandon the fear. And let's check. You've got new love. Okay. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. So, this is a new phase, a new beginning for you as far as love is concerned. So, these are your cards telling you what your energies are like. So, Virgo, let's pick three cards for the past, three cards for the present, three cards for the future for your love life, and then let's clarify each of those cards. This could be anyone on your mind, a relationship with anyone on your mind. So, yeah, and it's a general reading. So, you've got the King of Wands, you've got the Star, and you've got the Eight of Wands. In the present, you have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. In the future of this week, you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, Virgo, there is a certain kind of isolation that you are feeling, that you feel that you're kind of all alone. You feel a sense of aloneness, not necessarily a sense of loneliness, but a sense of aloneness. You feel that all that you'd hoped for is not coming to pass, in the present. Of course, you're redetermining your energies, you're redetermining your determinations. And as the Ten of Swords shows, this is the end of a painful cycle with this person, whatever the cause and the reason for pain is or was. This is the end of that cycle, and this is the period this week from July 28th to August 3rd is the period of, purging all that pain out and like really releasing it, So you really need to forgive. As the cards show, this is a new beginning for you, maybe new love or a new phase in your relationship. If you are hoping to hold on to an old relationship, this is the beginning of a new phase in which you are planning to put in your best foot forward and your best efforts and work really hard. So, yeah, these are the general cards for you for your love life. Let's clarify each of the cards with three cards. You've got the Five of Cups in the past, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So you feel that you kind of walked away from a situation that had its good points, that had something good going on. and you kind of refocused all your energies, taking greater responsibility towards other aspects of your life. The Star, which is a card of hope and manifestation, is clarified by the Lovers, the Moon, and the Knight of Cups. So, definitely, you are hoping for love. You know, you're kind of trying to manifest love into your life, kind of trying to manifest, you know, a relationship of great emotional depth. But you're also kind of walking away from this and focusing on other things. You're kind of walking away from this hope also, you know, as the Knight of Cups shows. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Chariot, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Swords. You fear heartbreak, you fear the worst, okay? And you are willing to make great efforts in communicating well with whoever it is on your mind. You know, you fear heartbreak, you fear the worst, you fear rejection, and you're willing to work hard towards communicating well. But like the advice cards showed, the oracle cards showed, you know, uh, kind of don't dwell on your fears, dwell on your hope, you know, from the situation. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Emperor, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So this week going forward, your good wishes, your goodwill, your well-meaning attitude towards this person may be met with certain unpalatable communication, something that will cause dispute, but that is causing your relationship with this person, whatever the nature of the relationship may be, to go from more choppy waters into more peaceful waters. You know, it's actually kind of the manifestation of all your dreams and hopes. So yeah. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by Judgment. Ten of Swords. You've got Ten of Swords twice. You've got Ten of Swords twice. The Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Queen of Swords. So definitely this is the end of a very painful cycle. And just before a painful cycle ends, you feel that pain the maximum. You feel the total weight of that pain before you can let it go. So that is what these cards are showing. You know, whatever hopes have been dashed, whatever you are going through, you don't really want to talk about it. You don't really want to make a mountain out of a molehill, but it's definitely the end of a painful cycle. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Six of Pentacles. Much of this Ten of Swords energy, much of this painful energy was because you had to balance out too many things in your life. You had too many things going for you. You know, but you're still kind of, kind of holding on to hope and kind of moving on, you know, into the future, and expect equal give and take reciprocation of your communication going forward in the future. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, you've got the Eight of Wands twice, and the Four of Pentacles. You're kind of holding back communication, you know, as far as taking things forward go. You're kind of holding back. You don't really feel like taking things forward. You know, you're kind of entering a period this week from July 28th to August 3rd where you're kind of standing still and holding back. The Ace of Wands, which is a card of great fire, great passion, great manifestation, you know, great drive, is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Cups. So this beginning of seeing new dreams and new hopes and new manifestations is going to bode you very well. It's going to go very well for you. You know, expect your dreams to come to reality in the future. And the Seven of Pentacles, which is of course a card of putting in great effort, is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So you've put in great effort, but somehow something has led you to walk away from whatever was going well, and that has caused you a lot of stress, and you're kind of focusing on other aspects of your life, and you're kind of walking away from the situation. So yeah, that's your general reading for love from from July 28th to August 3rd. So now let's pick the cards for your career. We'll pick 3 cards in the past, 3 cards in the present, 3 cards in the future, and we'll clarify each of those 3 cards with 3 cards. 3 cards for 3 cards. So let's see how your professional life is going to look from July 28th to August 3rd. You've got the Eight of Swords, you've got the Queen of Cups, and you've got the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Four of Pentacles, you have Temperance, you have the High Priestess, you have the Five of Swords in the future, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the future, and you have the Eight of Cups. So there's a lot of emotional weight, as I can see. A lot of feeling that your hopes have been dashed, or things didn't quite go the way you expected it or wanted it to go, or the way you were manifesting it. Okay, so let's understand these cards. There's definitely a lot of passion and commitment for what you do, but you are also unable to see the good in what is happening for you. Maybe this period from this week is, a period which is going to lead to something better, but you're unable to see it for what it is. You're kind of feeling trapped in your circumstances. The Four of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the High Priestess, you're seeking balance. Like, you don't want to overdo things, you don't want to come on too strong, and you're kind of holding back. You're seeking balance, you're seeking a sense of balance and a sense of harmony. In the future, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups shows that you're going to kind of walk away from an opportunity, or you're kind of going to say no to something this week, as far as your career goes. You're going to say no to something that could lead to something much more fruitful. Or you feel like it. You feel like, walking away from a certain opportunity. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Ace of Pentacles. So, despite everything, you're hoping for the best. You definitely are seeking a sense of balance, and you're reminiscing on all that has gone past, all your past successes this week. The Four of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the High Priestess is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Against all odds, this week you're kind of taking a pause and you're recommitting yourself to your goals. And looking forward, things are going to look good. It's all going to manifest into something better. The Five of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So definitely this unpalatable communication or whatever, is not going to go your way, is going to cause you a lot of grief. And here you've got the Eight of Cups, which is a card of abandoning a situation, and you've got the Five of Pentacles here, which is also a card of walking away. You know, so you're probably going to walk away from something that is not working for you or something that has caused you so much grief. You're probably going to walk away from it. Yeah. Now let's check the wisdom from the Gitas for you. Let's see what these cards say as advice for you from July 28th to August 3rd. Unaffected by desires. So let me just read out this card. And you can see this card. It's beautiful. A person achieves peace of mind not by trying to fulfill all his desires, but by remaining unaffected by the steady stream of desires, just like the ocean that remains still and undisturbed by the rivers that enter it. So you may this week feel the need to let go of certain things that are not working for you in the moment. And even the tarot cards showed that. And you really, really value your peace of mind, your sense of balance, your sense of harmony this week. And this card is actually asking you to seek that sense of balance, that sense of peace of mind, that inner peace, and to really capitalize on it. So, Virgo, that is all I had for you today. This is your generalized reading from July 28th to August 3rd. Hope to see you next week. Bye.